Welcome back, and yes, on this side of the story we have another guest on the program, and this is a young guitarist who has many titles, and he's apparently a photographer. I've been told only so far. Those are the details. We got to talk to him to find out whether he's got more. We have Shaafo Sourjah, who's joining us on Rise and Shine. A very good morning to you.
Good morning to you too.
To make it short and sweet, what else do you do? Or what else are you into?
That was a very rude way.
It's not a rude way. It's like to complete the whole formation.
Well, I'm more onto the creative side, if you think about it, because I like art, I like drawing and stuff, and hopefully I'm applying to Singapore next year, which is also into an art school there. And it's basically everything that revolves around creativity. So if you take photography, graphic design, cinematography, music, which is become a major part recently, and yeah, things like that.
Multi-talented.
So Shaafo, no other interest in life? You know, you're out of that stigma of being a doctor, engineer, lawyer, la da da.
Yeah, I think long out of it, because ideally not in that kind of not a specific professional field. Ideally, future plans are again in advertising companies, graphic companies, like that, CEOs of that kind of company.
Okay, and to make it short and simple, have you ever experienced in agencies, working with agencies?
Well, I am currently working with for You to Edu Consult, and well, there are 3 companies there, and one of them do events.
Okay.
So I'm the graphic designer there, so I do all the promotional material, the tickets, the posters, the email campaigns, and then they have a magazine, which I'm also the art direction of that. So I do the magazine, and I'm also working the travel agent. So
okay, so how do you manage all these in one?
How do you do all that, take photographs and play music?
Well, the photographs come in only at the events, and occasionally I get called for pre-wedding shoots and things like that. I guess some sort of proper time management that has that came naturally more than me having to force it. So yeah, within those schedules.
So how did it all start? From childhood, where did you school? And
I studied at Lyceum. Music has been it's been there in the family. So even photography, art, my uncle is a very good artist, and so because of things like that, I anyway pursued to see how I would do. And it seemed that each avenue I chose, which was in the creative side, suited me better than anything else, than getting more focused on like being a doctor or lawyer, as you were saying.
All right, so Shaafo, let's give everybody a touch of what you can do. Let's play some music to start off.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so this next song actually came as a surprise for an 18-year-old kid to go back to Elvis times. But like I said, I grew up around music, and at that time it was all the good stuff, as I would call it. So this is one by Elvis. Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright sunny day where I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor lie empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? La 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 Do the chairs in your parlor lie empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture picture me there. Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight?
Shaafo, why Elvis?
Well, I know the lyrics are kind of cheesy, kind of corny, but actually I have no idea. I just really like that song. I'm not one for the fast music anyway.
Are you a fan of the Goldies or?
I am. Not that I know everything about the oldies, I'm not going to act like I do, but I do love the music that they made in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. I could easily say that I enjoy it more than the music I hear these days, but yeah.
So would you say that, Shaafo, that you know, people actually miss the Frank Sinatras and the Elvis Presleys and the Jim Reeves from that day?
Honestly, in my generation, I wonder if anyone even knows who Frank Sinatra is, who Elvis Presley. No, okay, they'll obviously know the King, but I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of people who wish that they were still around, because the music they made was just simply amazing. It's action music.
All right.
So Subhash wants us to remind you that all these originals can be seen on his program. That's Cafe Classics.
Cafe Classics, which airs on
Wednesdays at 9 o'clock. Right, coming back to Shaafo, who's actually going as Shafiz, but Shaafo.
No, it's Shaaf.
Shaaf.
It's Shaaf.
Shaaf.
Okay, Shaaf is the name. And
I almost called him Shaft in the morning.
Tell us, okay, so you studied in at Lyceum, and when was the first time you learned the chords?
The guitar. Well, I started at Colombo South International, CSI, not CIS. And one of my teachers, they had a son who used to play the guitar. And I used to take it and just thrash on the strings. I didn't really know what to do. And I then asked my parents if I could get one, and I borrowed one, and I started learning at Tennyson's, which was run by Billy and Nigel at the time. And this was when I think I was around 10 years old. So ever since then, I've been playing and building up on my strengths and the skills that I have.
So we've had Billy and Nigel come in here quite often.
Okay.
So are they aware of the fact that you're here today?
I don't know if they remember me, because I started with them and I probably completed maybe 6 months with them. So I wasn't with them for very long. They just taught me the basics, which was actually the kick-off, the starting point of whatever music I'm doing today. But I highly doubt they'd remember me.
Okay.
All right.
That just shows that how many kids they'll be probably teaching the basics for.
Yeah, that sounds a bit wrong anyway.
Kids, sorry, not the right term to be used. So tell us about photography. How is your passion ruling in? And you said about pre-wedding shoots, etc.
Yeah, actually, I was fascinated by the DSLR camera when I was young as well, when I was 12. And my dad had this friend who worked at one of the stores. He's in Dubai, Abu Dhabi at the moment. And when we were there, I asked him if he could get one. And his friend offered it to him at a good rate, and he did get it. And I eventually practiced with it, and I found out I was pretty good with that too. So I've been told. And well, then my aunt, who I currently work for, she used to have these events, like I said, before I joined them. And she used to ask me to come to shoot for their events, and then I used to take the camera for parties and things like that. And recently, one of my old classmates were getting married, and they asked me if I could do a pre-wedding shoot for them. And I did, and they did like it. And over the past couple of times, I've been referred to for wedding shoots. Not the wedding itself, but basically the pre-wedding shoots. But my strength, I guess I would say, would be corporate events and just casual photography, nothing more.
No, Sharon, you can shoot.
No, go ahead.
No, you can go
I've
ahead.
been covering now.
No, you can go ahead.
You're probably singing most of the covers. How about your originals?
I have written a lot of songs, lyrics and the music and all those things, but nothing really clicked. I mean, a lot of people said that's nice, but I always craft the song. And this previous Melomatic session, which was at the warehouse organized by Sale and them, I decided I want to complete one song, and I actually finished one song and I liked it for once and I was happy with it and I played. So basically I have only one original for the moment and I'm working on a few now.
Alright, so can we listen to that original?
To the original, yeah, sure.
It's in there. He hides your inside.
Best place to keep it. I'm probably not going to lose it.
She's got a pretty smile, want to go with her eyes, pale skin, soft as snow, lips I could kiss all day long, all day long. She crawls into my mind, a dream once upon a time, days lost waiting on love, this empty heart won't give up, won't give up. And she don't know how long I'll wait, and I'll always walk in a shadow. Only time will tell if she'll ever be happy. Till then I'll keep waiting, forever just waiting on you. Sweet voice like a lullaby, a warm glow in her eyes, her head against my chest, an empty space now filled up, all filled up. And she don't know how long I've waited, I'll always walk in her shadow. Only time will tell if she'll ever be happy. Till then I'll keep waiting, forever just waiting on you. Waiting on you. Lips pressed, our eyes shut tight, one kiss to end the night.
Who are you waiting on?
I'm going to specify names, but yeah, that song was actually written for someone. I prefer not to specify names.
We figured that you were waiting on someone. Why do people keep you waiting, Shaafo?
Yes, it's their own choice.
All right, let's get away from making Shaafo uncomfortable. Give him a break. Yeah?
Yep, we're going to get a break and we'll be back.